crazy, man. This is crazy, okay? Chris Trapasso says, talks are heating up between the Eagles and Texans on a Deshaun Watson trade. Still some hurdles to get over, but both sides are attempting to come to an agreement. What?
18th pick in the NFL draft.
Hey, make us lunch. We're hungry.
Dallas still stinks. You're right the way, King Dingbat here, and welcome to this semi-emergency Philly 500 video. We got some crazy rumors going on right now, and I wouldn't be doing this video if I didn't believe that there was some truth to what is being said, because we have heard a ton of smoke when it's come to Deshaun Watson. If you get that much smoke, I'm sorry, there's got to be some fire somewhere along the lines. Now, I was sitting this evening, I had dinner, was sitting on the couch, I fell asleep, I was taking a nap. I wake up, I got Joey Shakes calling me, I got text from this person, that person, DMs saying, are you going to make a video tonight about this? Can you please do it? And I'm going, what the hell are they talking about? Make a video about what? So I started looking up. Sure enough, we got Chris Trapasso, and I read this at the beginning, saying that the Eagles and Texans are discussing a Deshaun Watson trade. Still a lot of hurdles to overcome, but they're trying to come to an agreement. My jaw dropped. That was shocking. I am utterly shocked and amazed by this whole entire Deshaun Watson thing. At the same time, I'm not surprised. At the other time, I'm completely baffled. Okay? Deshaun Watson to Philly started this offseason, and it has been gathering steam. It seems like every few weeks we get another Deshaun Watson. The Eagles are interested. The Eagles are going to try. And at first glance, you think, well, this has to be about the Eagles having a lot of draft picks and capital. Houston Texans would want it. It would make sense. That's your first thought. But then it just keeps happening. And then we start seeing certain things happen, right? The Eagles free up $16 million in cap space. Well, actually $14 million, but they're now at $16 million. And we're all discussing, why did the Eagles free up this much money? We know they freed this money up for something. I'm thinking like a veteran wide receiver, maybe another linebacker, maybe an interior offensive lineman. They're going to go have some money to do some things like that. But once again, we're back to the Deshaun Watson stuff. And what baffles me about the Deshaun Watson thing isn't that the Eagles would want Deshaun Watson, because I think Deshaun Watson, when he plays, is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. I'm a big Deshaun Watson fan on the field, okay? I am. So I understand the guy's 25 years old. He's young. No question about it. So I understand the attraction to getting a Deshaun Watson. The issue that I have, and I don't understand, is how are you going to go invest a lot of capital in a guy who could be suspended, who could be in trouble, who could carry around a stigma, whether it's fair or unfair, and be the face of your franchise? How are you going to go invest all that into him? So it just is baffling to me. I would understand more so if the Eagles waited a year, see what you have in Jalen Hurts, then turn around and then say, you know what, Jalen, we don't believe he's the guy. Let's go get Deshaun Watson, because Deshaun Watson, all his legal stuff, off the field stuff, all that is taken care of. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Now we'll go get him. I could see and understand that, okay? I wouldn't even be upset at that point. I would get it. But right now, I mean, it's crazy. He's got all those things hanging over his head. If you get him and bring him in, he could get suspended. Are you getting him and expecting him to get suspended and then let him sit out a year and just own the rights to him? Like, what is going on with this whole Deshaun Watson thing? I mean, it is baffling to me. I cannot justify giving that much capital away to a guy who may be suspended, who may be in trouble. And yes, I understand how good he is. To me, it's not a question of is he good, is he not good. I think he's a stud. I love Deshaun Watson. But the off-the-field stuff, to me, scares me. I don't want to have a situation where you have a quarterback who's suspended, in trouble, and then later criminal charges come and it's just a mess, okay? His head is not in it. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need to invest in that. Secondly, I thought Jalen Hurts deserved a chance. I thought he deserves a chance to start. Give the guy 1 year. He has looked so good in camp. He has done everything right. He isn't getting in trouble off the field. He doesn't have all these issues. He is here. He is ready to work. He is ready to prove himself. Okay? So why not just keep Jalen Hurts? Let's give him 1 good year. That's my suggestion. You got the picks. The picks aren't going anywhere anytime soon. And let's do it. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. What the hell is going on? I can't believe it. I mean, it's late here. It is late here. I could not sleep. I could not lay in bed and have this on my mind. I have to get this up. This is insane. But I'm telling you, I wouldn't be doing this video if I didn't think there's some truth to this. You know, this isn't just another, the Eagles are linked to this guy, linked to this guy, linked to this guy. There's too much smoke here. We are getting this from tons of sources. I mean, even Howard Eskin said 90% chance the Eagles would trade for Deshaun Watson. In the tweet it says there's hurdles that they have to work out. Oh, there are hurdles that the Eagles and the Texans have to work out. I hope it's off the field stuff. I hope it's about off the field stuff, because you can't get yourself screwed. You can't give up 2 first-round picks for a guy who could be suspended. To me, that is the thing that is mystifying about this whole thing. Unless you can get him, the only way it makes sense to trade for Deshaun Watson right now, in my opinion, is if, because of the off-the-field stuff, the Texans have no trade leverage. And they're going to have to give him away for like a second-round pick, or maybe 1 first-round pick, or something so cheap. And maybe 1 first-round pick is even too high. But maybe something so cheap that you bring him on and you expect him to sit and be suspended for the year and then come back next year and hopefully things cleared out. If it does, you got yourself 25, 26-year-old quarterback. If Jalen Hurts works and you got 2 very good quarterbacks, that would be the only way. But otherwise, I don't get it. And Howie Roseman, for all the problems and the issues that I've had with Howie in terms of draft and things like that, he's a pretty smart guy when it comes to trades. He's one of the better traders in the NFL. He makes smart trades usually. So what are they discussing? What are these things they're working out? What is the price? I don't think the Eagles would pay 2 first-round picks for him. Not right now. Not right now. And here's the other thing that bothers me about this whole thing, okay? The other thing, and look, it's exciting. At the same time, it's terrifying. I would lean, if I had to choose between taking Watson and not taking Watson at this point today and for this season and this season only, I would say no. Don't do it. Don't make the trade. But if Jalen Hurts isn't the guy and Watson has cleared up all his stuff at the end of the season, or at the end of this season and going into next offseason, at that point, if Hurts wasn't the guy and Watson is now cleared out and ready to go, at that point, I would make the move. I would have no problem. Because like I said, I'm a big Deshaun Watson fan on the field. I don't like the off-the-field stuff, even though he's innocent till proven guilty. I am not going to say he's guilty of anything he's been accused of. I have no idea. I make no judgment on him about it. However, when you don't know what's going to happen to him, you don't know if he's going to be suspended, you don't know what else is coming, when you're not sure how the whole thing's going to go, can you really risk big first-round draft picks? Because if you have Jalen Hurts go out and succeed, and you can keep those first-round picks, you can retool like your whole defense, your whole offense. I mean, you could be set for years to come. So this is insane. This is really like blowing my mind right now, because I don't think this is just bullcrap. There's something to this. There's something to it, and I really wonder what the Eagles are talking about in terms of compensation for Deshaun Watson. Let's say they were to pull it off right now. Like I said, I can't imagine the Eagles are going to give 2 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson with all the off the field stuff. And to me, it's about the off the field stuff. That's the only reason why I don't pull the trade. I don't make the trade now. I don't make the trade because of the off the field stuff. Once that's clear, and once you've seen and got a year look out of Jalen Hurts, and then you want to go get him, go ahead. I'm all for it. If it's crazy. It's crazy. And the other thing I worry about is, let's say you can't come to an agreement on Deshaun Watson. Let's say you don't make a trade. Let's say you pull back. Are you going to now have a situation where Jalen Hurts feels like he's looking over his shoulder, where he feels slighted, or he feels like you have no faith or trust in him? Do the Eagles even care if he thinks that? Or do they look at that as motivation? Because if you're Jalen Hurts, what are you thinking right now? Like, what are you literally thinking if you're Jalen Hurts going, there we go again? And the thing I like about Jalen Hurts is I know he's mentally tough. It's one of the things you can't teach. It's one of the things I like about him. But, this is a kid going into his first year as the starter, and you're already talking about replacing him. I don't get it. I understand the talent that Deshaun Watson is. I do. But with all the off-the-field stuff, do you really want to risk bringing a guy in who may be suspended for a year? Something like that? Look at what Zeke Elliott got suspended of. Ben Roethlisberger. These guys got like 4-game suspensions. Based upon what they're saying about him, you got to think it's at least a year suspension. Now, is it a year suspension and it's coming soon? And maybe, just maybe, the Eagles say, we'll basically buy or trade for him pennies on the dollar. And we'll know he's suspended for the year, and then we'll let Jalen Hurts play and see what we got. Now that may be some genius crap if they pull that off. But who the hell knows? But Deshaun Watson to Philly heating up, and from all sounds of it, they're trying to get it done. I'm baffled, excited, a little bit hesitant. I personally probably wouldn't do it, but let's see what the Eagles are thinking, because I will say this at the end of the day, Howie usually doesn't get gypped off in trades. With that said, take care, talk to you later, and tomorrow is going to be a hell of a day. Don't be a dingbat. 12:30 in the morning, we're discussing Deshaun Watson possibly coming to the Eagles. This is crazy. I thought this was going to be an Airwolf night. Instead, it's a Deshaun Watson night. What the hell? Really, guys, what the hell is going on?